Welcome or welcome back to Journey to Peace with me. Thank you for stopping on this video. This is my stuffing my wallet video, and this is my planner. This is where I write out how much my bills are when they are due for monthly, but then I divide it in half, and that is how much I put toward it for every pay period. This is my wallet. I keep getting questions about it. This is a Louis Vuitton Zippy organizer. I got it pre-loved. I've had it for a couple of years now. This is my 5s and 1s challenge money, and this is my sinking fund category. All right, so let me put this to the side for right now because I don't need it. All right, so let's get started. Up is going to be my car payment. And monthly, that amount comes out to $535.95, but bi-weekly I put $267.98 onto that payment. I do it every 2 weeks because that lessens the amount of interest that I pay. My car insurance is next. That monthly amount is going to be $366.82, but every 2 weeks I transfer $185 into my Capital One checking account for the car. Next up is life insurance. This is taken out monthly, and it is $57.30. But every pay period, I take out just a little bit to make sure I have enough to cover it, and that's $28.75. This is a whole life policy. We've gone over this before, why I do whole life versus term. The next one is my Wells Fargo student loan. That is $135.84. In every pay period, I put aside $67.92 to make sure I have enough to cover that one. My subscriptions get taken out once a month in various stages of the month. And that totals $50.57. And I put aside $25.29. Next up is gas. This is a one of my cash envelopes, and I put aside $350 every month, but you guys see me put in $175 every pay period. Restaurants is next. And this is for me to be able to eat out during the 2 weeks if I chose to during work. That's actually $100 for the month, but I do $50 every pay period. That's why that mistake happened. Miscellaneous. I put aside $200 a month, and that's $100 every pay period to spend on me how I want to. Tithe gets $600 a month, or $300 every pay period. Phone gets $110 a month, or $55 every pay period. That is the $25 for the phone bill and $30 just for the extra play money that I set aside, but I still take it out as a phone bill. Retirement, I set aside $50 for this every month. That will increase later as these debts are paid off, but that's $25 every pay period that gets set aside for that. That's in addition to the forced retirement that I put aside, which is 3% of my salary through work. And so that gets taken out before you guys see any of these numbers, because it gets taken out before I see it. Next is sinking funds. And I put aside $646 every month, or $323 every pay period. And that's what you guys see me put into my sinking funds at the end of the videos when I stuff. My federal student loan, that is $156.90. So that's $78.45. That gets put aside. So now my city card, that has a minimum balance of $93. And I set aside $50 for that every pay period. And then my Capital One card has a balance, or a minimum balance of $223. And that gets $112. But this $112 isn't really $112 coming out of my account, because our cable bill comes out on this credit card, and so I pay that off, and that covers a lot of that $223. All right, so that's why you'll see here I say what my total is minus the credit cards. Which is $1,681.39. And so from my paycheck, which is my personal money, that is $2,312.55 every pay period. So this is just my money. My husband and I are not quite on the same page when it comes to how we handle paying off our debts and our bills and stuff like that. So it's just a household stuff that comes out of the joint account, which is why you don't ever see me include his stuff. This is just my stuff. It's not ideal, but this is, you know, what we are doing currently. So the extra money from my check, I have the paycheck challenge. We have the savings challenge. And then I have the money that's going into the emergency fund, extra money. So then we'll say here, this is actual amount. Extra. All right, so for this, let me grab another color. Y'all like this little thing? I got this from Michael's. So cute. All right, so what's going to go into the paycheck challenge is going to be $5.85. And then the savings challenge, let's see how much we are going to put. Let me get one of the kids to come and do this. Come on, Alex is here.
Who is here?
Alex. All right.
I'm coming down.
Okay. I just need you to circle here and pick a number.
Okay. What we're looking for, I see.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's just going to circle around the page and then blindly pick a number that we're going to put into this account right now. So close your eyes. Go.
95.
Okay. So $95 is what we're putting into the account this week. All right, so $95 is what's going into the savings challenge this week. All right, so let's go ahead and cross that off. So I need to put $86 into the emergency fund. Oh, I don't like the way that 8 looks, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. So what I have actually left over is, because at the start of this, the leftover money was $631.16. Hold on, let me get a calculator. All right, so 631.16. Then we take away 585. Okay, break, stop. We take away $95 and $86. So what's left over now actually is going to be $444.31. All right, so this is how much, if I don't spend any money, this is how much should go into paying off that debt at the end of this pay period, in addition to whatever I have left over from my miscellaneous money that I set aside for myself and the lunch money, which could be at most, and then the extra $30 set aside. So at most, it's going to be $180 that gets added to this. So if I don't spend that and I add the $180, That's $624.31 that could potentially go toward the debt. So we'll see. All right, so now it's time to stuff this envelope. All right, so I have my cheat sheet here. I'm ready to stuff my money. All right, so let's take the categories out. Restaurants. Restaurants is going to get $150. It is going to get 5 20s. It's going to get 3 10s. 3 5s. And then 5 1s. So that should be $150. Yep, so it's $150. It's $150, and that's going to go into the wallet. Next up is going to be date night. Date night would normally get $75, but because we aren't going anywhere, this $75 is going to go into our home repair fund. All right, so it's going to get $150, $120, and $15. I'm going to go ahead and put that into the home repair fund, and then that's going to go into the bank. All right, so right now I'm just going to put this date night money back into the wallet. Groceries is going to get $250. It's going to get two $100 bills, two $20 bills, and 2 5s. If you all are new here, we do $100 per person per pay period. No, I'm sorry, $100 per person per month. So that comes out to $500 for the month for us, since we are a family of 5. All right, so the next category up is gas. Gas is going to get $175. This is now a digital category for me. So if you hear me saying that, that's because I put that money into my bank account, because I use this app called Get Upside to get cash back for the gas that I purchase. So that's going to get, if you didn't see what I did, that was 3 50s, 120, and 15. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that into the bank later on today. My miscellaneous money is going to get $100. That is going to get 3 20s, 2 10s, 3 5s, and 5 1s. and that's going to go into the wallet. Next up is going to be allowance, and this is for my little people. I have 3 littles. My babies are 5 and 7, so they're going to get a $5 each, and then they each get 5 ones for a total of 10. And then my big girl gets 20. So the girls go in front, 20 for big girl, 20 for baby girl, and then 10 for my son. I think I said that wrong. 20 for big girl, 10 for baby girl, 10 for my son. All right, so what else will go in my wallet is my phone bill money, and that's going to be $55. That is going to get 2 20s, 1 10, and 1 5. And we'll set that here. And that is it for my wallet for right now. What else would normally go in my wallet is the aftercare money for my oldest. What would normally go in my wallet is the aftercare money for the babies, and they would get $150. And that's because they would go to my mother. But because my mother is not watching them right now, we are, since we're all at home, we are putting this into the home repair fund, because we're trying to build that up. Also, $50 would go toward big girls aftercare, but we're not doing that either. So that's going to go into the home repair fund. And then starting next pay period, we are going to start having to put that money into the school fund, because we're going to have to get ready for back to school shopping. What would normally go in my wallet is my tithe, because I usually pay that in cash, but that is now in the bank, and so that will get put into the church through a digital app that we have for me to do that. So now it is time for me to go back to the sinking funds and let stuff here. As most of you all are aware, our Puerto Rico trip is canceled for right now, or I should say postponed, because I still want to do it. We just can't do it right now. We were supposed to do it at the beginning of June, but we are still going to put $100 toward vacation for whenever we do take it. And then $100 is going to go in towards saving. That actually gets put into my sinking fund, or the emergency fund that I'm trying to build. We're going to do baby girl's gymnastics. We would do $65 for her. So that would normally get 150, 110, and 15. And because we aren't spending it on gymnastics at this point, we're going to put that into the home repair fund. We have big girl's computer. She's getting $45, and we're going to put that back there. I don't quite know what computer we're going to get. We'll figure it out closer to time. She had 405 before we put that there, so now that's for 10, 30, 50 that we're adding. So it's 450 now total. So now everything else is just back to normal for the sinking funds. So, if you're new here, my personal account gets $21. And everything else gets 17. So, we would go doctor gets 17. Home repair gets 17. School gets 17. Skip my son because we don't add money to him. Skip vacation because we already did that. Car gets 17. Christmas gets 17. And then birthday gets 17. And so what will happen with this money is I will now go and put it into the bank, which is that Capital One video that I have posted already. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and click on that so you can watch it. And this will get put into the bank so it can start earning some interest. But that is it for this stuffing video. If you guys are new here and you're wondering what happens to that $95, I think it was, yeah, $95 that I'm supposed to add into the savings fund, you'll see it. You won't see it here. You just have to trust that I did it, because I'm very transparent with what I do with my money. So that's going to be a digital transfer that I put into that account. All right, so I hope you guys like this video. If you do, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and take this journey with us. As always, until next time, journey on.